Hello, and welcome back to Wolf Quest Anniversary Edition. We are currently here with Holly, who is the single surviving pup from the first litter of Blizzard and Cinnamon, the breeding pair of the Winter Star pack, who, now that autumn has come, has grown into a stunning juvenile wolf and is currently just hanging out and relaxing here on the top of on the top of the little butte here in Slough Creek, where I have a feeling Holly and our parents probably spend a good deal of time up here now that Holly is old enough that she doesn't rely on the safety of a den or the safety of a den or the summer hunting or the tall grass, that they probably spend a good deal of time up here, as it's pretty centralized location in their territory, and from up here you can pretty much see the entire territory. You can keep an eye out for prey or any predators that might be in the area, and it just seems like a really good place. If I were a wild wolf, I probably would spend a good deal of time up here, to be honest. So going into this episode, I had a long thought about what exactly do I want to do here with Holly over the course of this autumn. And I've decided officially that I'm going to issue Holly a challenge. And that is that before we proceed into winter and we return to the POV, so to speak, of her parents, in order to prepare for litter number 2, that I want Holly to take out at least 5 hares and 1 beaver. Now, there is actually a very specific reason why I chose those things. To start, as far as the hares go, I feel like that would be something that Holly's father, Blizzard, would be trying to teach her how to hunt hares at this point, because when Blizzard was first released from the wild when he was first released into the wild after having spent his cougar, that's not good. Stay up here, Holly, you'll be alright. After having been released into the wild after spending the first 2 years of his life in a wildlife sanctuary, Blizzard didn't know how to hunt, large prey like elk and mule deer and pronghorns or anything like that. And for the first several weeks, possibly even months, of his time in the wild, he relied pretty much exclusively on hares to survive. And I definitely feel like that is something that he would make definite sure that he would definitely want to make sure to teach his daughter how to hunt hares. Even if she's still too, technically at this point, being either 6 months or 18 months, depending on if this is her first or second autumn that we're trying to represent here. even if she is too young and small at this point to take on large ungulates, he would want to make sure that she knows how to hunt hares, so that way he can be assured if anything happens to him or to Cinnamon that Holly would have a good chance at surviving on her own. And as for beavers, the way I figured it is that as Holly grew up essentially as an only child, she was the only pup left in her litter by the time she could for pretty much as long as she could really remember. She spent a great deal of time, at the den and at the summer hunting grounds, completely on her own, like completely alone, whenever her parents had to go on a hunt or they had to go patrol territory. And she really had to rely on, because she didn't even at least have the sort of strength in numbers that a lot of wolf pups who grow up with their siblings would have had. So she really had to learn to rely on her ability to stay hidden, to stay undercover. And I really think that going into her juvenile, going into being a juvenile and into an adult wolf, that she would really learn to sort of translate that stealth, for lack of a better word. Really, it's stealth, and her ability to stay hidden. As she ages, it goes from being something that was necessary for her survival as a pup to something that she utilizes as she grows up and starts translating that into other areas of her life, such as learning to hunt. So I feel like that, given that sort of stealth and sneaking up on beavers is such a big part of the mechanic of hunting beavers, it fits Holly that she would figure out how to use that stealth that she developed as a young pup, that ability to really stay hidden that she developed as a young pup, to learn to hunt, become a proficient beaver hunter, really. So that's my thought, and that is currently what I'm doing. What is Holly is doing. I imagine this is probably one of her first time smelling beaver, and she's kind of like going, what is that weird thing that I'm smelling? And, kind of following the trail. So, and her parents are probably back up on Junction, or Little Boot, going, where is she going this time? They're probably getting a little used to her just kind of wandering off on her own. But doesn't mean they're super happy about it. Since I do feel like Holly is a little bit, I want to say mischievous, but of a wanderer. I sort of imagine her relationship with Blizzard being not unlike Kiara and Simba's from Lion King 2, where, Blizzard's like really overprotective and he doesn't want to let his little girl out of his sight, and Holly is constantly like wandering off and being like, but I just don't want to, I want to have fun sometimes, Dad, and explore, and just all of that. That's really what I imagine her relationship with her dad is like, pretty much just like that. And her mom's probably a little bit like Nala, just being like, well, you gotta let her go on her own sometime. How's she supposed to learn any other way? So, okay, well, there's probably gonna be Holly's first hare, and then we will go back. Because she is getting tired, because I'm not gonna lie, it took me about 5 takes to actually make that intro until I was satisfied. I don't know why it takes me that long sometimes, and then other times I just breeze right through it, but it took me about 5 takes. So a lot of in-game time passed during that time. Alright, Holly. Ugh. Yep, this definitely is bringing back memories of being on Amethyst Mountain with Blizzard. Because like I said, he... And she got it! Holly, I'm pretty sure that is officially your first kill, not the first time you made off Carcass and kind of fudged it kill, but... Oh my gosh, she's growing up so fast, guys. She is growing up so fast. I can't believe it. See, I'm probably a little bit more like Blizzard right now, where I'm just like, no, how is this possible? There is a scent of beaver over here, but I don't think her energy is quite up there. But I do want her to go see what that scent is all about, because I don't imagine, and I am leaning more toward, like, she's 6 months old, even if it is a bit of a stretch, and like, oh, that this is not something an actual 6-month-old wolf pup would be doing. They wouldn't be wandering away from their parents this often. I don't really know, to be quite honest. Okay, is approaching. I'm holding still, game. Am I not close enough? I don't think she was close enough, but hey, it's her first, ow, bite a beaver. Ow! Ow! Okay, I'm not losing my Holly to a beaver, no way. Oh, no stamina. This is just the problem her dad had. Oh, jeez. Oh, is he coming after me, or? Is it coming after her? Get it, Holly, get it! No way we're gonna complete. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Ow! No. Oh. Oh my god. Nope, it got away. You know, honestly, even though that thing, like, bit her and it hurt, I don't think that would deter her. If anything, I think that would make her more determined, like, ooh, I really want to get one of those things, but how? Okay, so that's 1 hare and nearly 1 beaver. That's not bad for your first official day on the challenge, I suppose. And as far as, like, I don't think I'm going to do any hunting with any... I don't think I'm going to have Holly do any hunting for elk or mule deer. Like, she might kind of play at it, you know, take a little nip at them here and there, or try and chase them down, but I really don't think she would be able to at this point without her parents' help. So if she does end up taking one down, we'll just say, like, obviously, you know, her mom or her dad or both of them were there and helping her. Alright, Mom, Dad, I'm home. And yes, I know they're not really in the game. Okay, well, we're just kind of, you know, using our imaginations a little bit. They're not really here, but it's just about the creativity and the stories you can make up and tell, so. Alright, where's my rock? Where is Holly's rock? What about this one, Holly? You like this one? Oh yeah, I think she likes this one. Alright, ready for snooze haul? Oh, guys, now that she's made it this far, I feel like I can officially say, without any hesitation whatsoever, any doubt, I have fallen head over heels in love with this girl. And I almost, like, part of me is like, no, let's just, make her hair right now. But the reality is, Holly's not too far away from becoming a big sister. And once that happens, we're going to have, knock on wood and all that, she's going to have some brothers and sisters running around that we couldn't equally fall in love with equally. So, or I could. Maybe there's, a pup yet to be born that people will end up liking more, loving more. I don't know. So we gotta just keep that in mind. But yeah. Okay, is there snowshoe hair? Uh-oh. The dispersal boys are back, I think. Don't tell Blizzard, but the dispersals are back. Oh, and isn't that Junction Butte? Yep, that's Junction Butte, alright. Mm-hmm. So, and another important thing that I gotta get off right now, Holly and any future brothers and sisters at this point in their lives, if we end up doing this sort of challenge with them, well, they will all be set as Iron Wolves. In fact, Holly is, in fact, as you can see, set as an Iron Wolf. So that does mean that at this stage of life, she could still die. Obviously, I don't want that to happen. I know you guys don't want that to happen. And I don't think it's very likely. Just from my past experience, I've honestly never genuinely had one of my wolves die, Iron Wolf or not. But it's possible if things get too hectic, chaotic, whatever. Okay, I think that was her second hair. Wait, did she just take out a hair? I think she did. Okay, anyway. So, back to what I was saying. Holly is an Iron Wolf. It is possible she could die. If that happens, then, that's canon. That's what happened to Holly. Oop. Coyotes. So, and, if we end up doing this with her siblings later on, her potential future siblings, that is, they also will be Iron Wolves, and therefore will be able to be killed. And with that said, I think I'm definitely not going to do the rolling to determine, since we're doing this instead. This will be instead of what I was talking about before, where I said I might end up sort of rolling the dice and have a chance of pups dying after reaching 20 pounds. I think this will be done. This is what we will do instead of that. So if she does die here, or during this phase of her life, as much as I'd hate it, I wonder if I'm not getting close enough or something. Then that will be it for Holly. Ow! Oh, rascal. Oh, he's making a run for it. Oh, no, you don't. Go on, Holly, get it! I don't think she's gonna get this one either. I forgot what her stats are, but I'm pretty sure... Alright, actually, well, let me look at her stats. What are her stats? Okay, yeah, she's -1 strength, +1 stamina, -1 speed, and +1 health. Okay. So, but like I said, I don't really think it will be likely because I haven't actually ever lost a wolf in this game yet. Like, had a wolf die on me, whether they were Iron Wolf or not. Not saying it couldn't happen, and that's why we're leaving open that possibility. That's an hour ago. I don't know if I'm just not getting close enough to them or what. Alright, Holly. Which way the wind's going? Alright. Alright. I think you may have scared off your chance for a while. Oh. Alright, let's go look for some more hares and then we can come back. Okay. I think Holly would definitely be curious, but she's probably also intimidated by their size a bit. Like, what the heck? Those things are huge! Aw, that was a good growl. Okay. Oh, there's another hare. And I know it sounds silly, but it's like, I have the feeling I caught a hare earlier, and then it's because I get so used to catching hares. It's like second nature, you won't even think about it. After so long with Blizzard, when I miss this phone, that's just like, I see one, I catch one, and then forget about it 2 seconds later. So I'm gonna have to go and look back at the video, but I think that was her third hare. I think. Oh, here's another one. Or maybe it's the same one. Oh, 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same trail. Oh, pronghorns. You know, and you can think about it too, but if Holly does become develop a lot of stealth skills, then she may end up being a good pronghorn hunter, is what I was about to say. And then they did that. Oh. Okay, if she... Ow. Ow, okay. Oh man. Ouch. Ow! I'm sorry, hon, but your baby's already dead. Quit kicking. Okay, I'm gonna have to say here's what happened. Alright, because a 6-month-old pup taking out a Pronghorn fawn all by herself? I don't think so. I imagine Blizzard was up there on the little boot, and he saw his daughter getting into a tough with Pronghorns, so he kind of ran in and did like the daddy rescue of running in, and he helped her take this out. That's what I'm gonna say. Also, we're in Stranger Wolf territory technically, but as far as I'm concerned, this is their territory. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say that Daddy Blizzard, sitting on the top of a little boot over there, saw his daughter getting into it with some Pronghorns, came running and helped her in taking this fawn out. That's what happened. But hey, Holly, I didn't expect my first Pronghorn to be by you, little girl. Really didn't. I'm proud of ya. Hang on, I'm gonna get a thumbnail here. Alright, Holly. Stand at the Pronghorn and howl. Okay. Wow. So Holly, with her father's help, just took out my first Pronghorn. I did not expect that. Alright, okay, she can't carry that meat chunk across the creek. Come here. Okay, she took the hair out in the water. That's fine. Hey. Oh, coyotes. My meat chunk. Alright, well, I think with that, we're gonna call this part here. I'll see Holly and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.